Still see him? They're up ahead pretty heavy. What do we need to throw, Chris? Like, is this gonna work?
That should work.
Okay. All right, guys, so we came out onto the beach here, and we're just cruising up and down the beach, just looking for some type of action. Maybe some bonitas. Chris has been in them pretty good. We saw one bird, came offshore over to him, and we see bonitas just kind of cruising through the water, crushing little baits. They move really, really fast, so we kind of got to be on them at all times. I'm gonna throw this little bucktail jig here, just imitate any type of bait fish, and I'm working it really fast on top. We'll see if we can get them.
You're in neutral.
Oh!
Oh! Bonita!
Ah! Dude, these little rods, these bonitas are so much fun to catch on. They just came up and smoked that jig on top. They're all freaking everywhere over here, just busting these little baits. We can't even see the baits, are so small, but they're going nuts. Just fishing these light little rods, been for like sea trout and redfish and snook, but man, these bonitas fight really, really good. Hopefully there's no sharks or other critters out here.
Yeah, they're literally blown up everywhere.
No, this is really cool. So much fun. They're not, you know, in Jupiter we have them so heavy in the summertime, and like they just kind of get in the way of everything else. Like you're trying to catch kingfish, trying to catch a snapper or something like that, and the bonitas are just destroying your baits. But when you decide you want to target them, like there's few fish that are as fun as these things. Whoa!
Oh, Chris is on.
Chris is full commercial on them. I'm finessing over here.
Yeah, Ryan's got the finesse on.
Chris is just trying to put meat in the boat.
I don't know what happened. Jeez, you're on another one. It's about the size you've been getting, right? Mm-hmm. Finesse man over. Dude, you could flip him with that rod.
I don't want to break the rod, bro. We got bad luck. Look at this guy. I'll hold him up. Smoked a little jig, but look really how pretty they are. In the Northeast, they're considered albies.
Albies.
Yeah, they're just false albacore.
And this is how they catch them in the Northeast.
Yeah, this is the type of stuff they do, and people love doing it. I think we're just so spoiled in Florida that we have so many different species that we can go and catch, but I always have a good time catching them.
Ryan, look at his tail. It looks like something tried to eat him before.
Yeah, definitely something definitely tried to mess him up. But yeah, he's gonna go in the box. Chris can sell these, so good. We'll help out our buddy, and we'll have a lot of fun while we're doing it.
Your lure of choice?
Yeah, so we're gonna go with the old school commercial. It's kind of like a Clark spoon. Literally, you can just rip it on top. It's got a real heavy hook on it, so we can kind of tighten up the drag and we won't finesse them as much. But yeah, you just skip it on top. Chris is saying, like, if you're just reeling it in the water normally, they're not hitting it. They want it skipping on top, so they want that fast action, that reaction bite. So we'll tie her on here. We're gonna use some 40-pound leader, nothing too crazy. Pretty much standard rod and reel. I'm just using a Stratic 5000, probably one of my more go-to combos for a little bit of everything. But Chris is hooked up again. God, he's 3 to my 1 right now. All right, whip it out here. Oh,
double!
Come on, buddy! It's a race. Chris is beating me though.
Mine hasn't even made a run yet.
Dude!
Oh, there he goes.
Ah! Taking it low. Kicking my butt again. Ooh, that was hooked up. Flared. Got him! How do you unhook them so well? You just
Round it up
go down really fast.
Grab the spoon and flip. It's called a bonita rumble.
This ain't no pleasure boat, boys and girls. This is a commercial boat. Pleasure boat, I'd be like, man, let me get a bucket, wipe that off. Chris is like, no, we don't do that on this boat. We just let the blood hit the deck. We have a good time.
Only they were little yellowfins.
Oh, they tried to.
Oh, right at the boat, dude. Oh, dude, I got it all on video for you.
Woo!
That was right next to the boat.
Yeah, it was. Dude. smoked it. These things are kicking my butt. Can you guys believe what a Goliath is gonna do to me? It's gonna be embarrassing.
No, you just sit on the box and just let me tow it out.
Victor and Chris are gonna be like, dude, we don't want to fish with this guy ever again. How much I'm gonna be complaining.
Dude, we Goliath in SS Minnow.
Dude, yeah, we did it in the tiller where you were afraid to stand up.
It was towing the whole motor out.
Nice.
I'm in the boat.
All right, well, you got plenty of
Ready?
baits. Yeah.
Let's go catch some freaking Goliath grouper. Oh, double! They're chewing. Listen for me.
Feels like a red.
Bro, you might have a cubera that's charging the rocks. Not even kidding, Chris.
Felt like a red or a snub.
This is on your camera, Ryan.
Nice. Landed.
Big snook.
Big snook?
Someone grab this.
Holy smokes.
I got it.
Don't. Barely hooked.
Oh!
Bro.
That's cool.
Man.
Pulling out a little.
That's it? Oh man, that's nice. Get her head in the water. We good? You grabbing?
I'd say it's 40.
It's close. That's the size everyone wants to catch. Chris Low Charters.
It's from the A to freaking 10 inches past that. You got a sweet picture like that.
Dude. Cool.
You can take
It
pictures
doesn't
on
look-
that, can't you?
It doesn't look very big. I can take screenshots out of what filming is. Make sure she's real healthy so the Jewfish don't get her. Just like that, they literally kick out of your hand. Dude, crushed it.
Caught my fish for the day, fellas.
What we're doing is fishing these bonitas that we just caught earlier. They're dead now, but the Goliath groupers will eat them for sure. I have a pretty big circle hook, like a 10-aught circle hook, 5-6 ounce egg weight, and some 200-pound leader. Don't need a whole lot of leader, just enough that the Goliaths can't really fray through it with their mouth, and if they go like near a rock, they're not gonna cut through it. My main line, I just got a top shot of like 80-pound, and then the rest of the reels got frayed. Fishing a lot of drag, or it's a lot of drag for me, right? And we're just trying to keep those Goliaths away from the structure. They're just kind of sitting on the edge. Really, realistically, all they're doing is waiting for someone to hook a fish so they can just kind of scavenge it off of their line. They're almost trained that way, so that's why we're able to come to these locations that are heavily fished and target them specifically. So I'm gonna go ahead and chuck this guy out there and see if we can get one. Yo!
What's up?
God.
Tag me in your story.
Oh! Oh!
Straight into the rock.
Yeah, it's off.
Just pulled the bait. That'll do.
Put them in there. What do the bites feel like?
Thump. Like a giant catfish.
Yeah, giant catfish.
Giant catfish. You're recording too if you want to say
Alright.
anything.
Yeah, so we were messing around off the tip of the inlet, didn't get ate at all with this bonita. We came out into the current, and the Goliath, I think, was sitting out in the current. I just got ate. I tried to set the hook way too early, so now I'm letting him eat good, and I'm about to hit him again.
He's got it now. Oh, buddy.
Oh!
Maury, here, sit right on the box.
Yew! Oh, buddy. Oh!
Pulled. Oh no, he's on there.
He's still on there. Oh!
Bro, he's charging.
Slow down.
I'm in neutral.
Watch, you have a 40-pound cubera. You're gonna be my hero.
That's running like a shark.
It is, but
Woo, buddy. This thing is powerful, whatever it is. I think it's a shark.
We'll take it, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Catch up to it. I'm gonna run.
All right, we're gonna cruise up a little bit, guys. Using the boat to our advantage. Look at how fast that thing's running. Woo-hoo-hoo! Now, I've been fishing these little freaking tiny little spinning rods, just finesse fishing. You go to a little bit heavier gear. This isn't even that heavy a gear. And you're like, oh man, I forgot how hard fish can pull. I'm not going too tight on them, just because there's nothing out here for them to really break us off on. So, you know, if this is the road Goliath, it's been, you know, taking his steroids. We'll see. But definitely the way it's fighting, definitely more shark-like than anything.
We've only ever caught them on the 30 and the 50 wide, so
Yeah.
on a little rod reel like that, it might burn it.
Honestly though, that puts out as much drag.
Oh. Just the way it's been changing directions
Shark.
so fast, it's just way more shark-like.
It's the old Maury in the sea!
Man, we are in round freaking 2 right now. I finally saw my mono. There's only like, probably like 12 feet, 15 feet. And then as soon as I saw that tip of that mono, this thing was just like, nah! And he just headed straight east. Chris is using the boat. Tell him to gain that line back, and we're just gonna stay on top of him, stay pressuring him. Hopefully we can get a look at it. I want it to be something really cool. That's good, Chris. Woo! I had to take a seat because I was getting tired, man. I think he was kicking my butt.
Oh, it's a big shark.
Oh!
It's a hammerhead.
I told you.
It's a big hammerhead.
Woo, buddy! Look at that thing. Thing is pissed.
It's probably a 10-foot hammerhead, Ryan. On mono.
I gotta be under.
The strongest shark pound for pound, right?
100%. I used to watch Victor get his butt kicked by these things all the time, and then he'd make me beat them. Look at how beautiful that thing is, y'all.
They are so
Man.
cool.
What's funny is they can be like super graceful and super clumsy. Like watching them eat a dead bait, sometimes they like miss it and gotta like backtrack and then do all this crazy stuff, and then sometimes they're just like whipping.
Jesse's gonna be so happy. He hates this thing.
Whoa!
It took
That's
his
a powerful freaking head shake, man. All those years on the beach, sleeping in the sand, these things eluded me. Right in the corner, man. Tell me circle hooks don't work. Monofilament with a giant shark like this. Oh!
You calling Jesse?
Yeah, he just got in an accident.
He did? He's okay?
His trunk's blocked.
Oh. Who, Jesse?
Yeah.
Let me go get him.
Topwater tread?
There's nothing like, I mean, you remember the days we're fishing on the beach. Hadn't caught anything in like weeks. We're so over it. And you get that one screaming bite. Starts charging the freaking beach. You're like, what is going on? You think you lost it. And then you see this giant single fin.
Yep.
Coming up on the sandbar, and you're like, oh my gosh, no, you're gonna be in for it. It takes off again.
Mm-hmm.
These things are crazy. They're super cool.
They're super fast.
They're literally what got Victor really hooked on fishing.
Yeah, they are.
All right, y'all, so tried to get him up close to get like a really good look at him and hopefully try and get the hook out. Fortunately, he was just kind of staying down like 10 feet, kind of too far for us to really do much to him. Tried doing a couple maneuvers to get him up. Never really could. I kind of grew a little impatient, so I was putting extra pressure on him, trying to like cut through that that monofilament leader. Normally you want wire with sharks, but as you can see, if you have the right angles on them and a good hook, like a circle hook in them, you're gonna be able to fight them for a while. So
show us how, dude, look at how frayed it
yeah,
is
so
from the skin.
Yeah, the shark skin, if you've ever felt it, is literally like sandpaper. So mono or any line actually rubbing up against that shark gets frayed. So over time your line's weakening. So the longer the fight, the more likely you are to break off. But all in all, it's a lot of fun. I'm a little out of breath. I think I'm a little out of fishing shape. Like I can run and stuff, but like fishing shape is completely different. So let's go try and catch a Goliath.